Hello, and welcome back to my office. Hope everyone's had a nice day so far. I think that I slept through most of it. Also, D&D was cancelled today because technically we were supposed to stream D&D and then stream Genshin afterwards. But two of our people got sick, and another one was just very tired, so we just decided to cancel. Oh, and the fourth also had electrical problems where the electricity kept being turned off and on. So basically, nobody could play. So that was a thing. But then I decided to go take a nap. The nap turned into a very long sleep. And after the very long sleep, well, before the very long sleep, I just said, oh yeah, I'll stream after, like, I take my nap. But I didn't expect the nap to take this long. I was considering of not doing it, for the sole reason that, it's already midnight for me. But then I thought, I always keep my promises anyway, and what I say is true, so might as well make it true. Not exactly like going back on my stuff. Oh yeah, I'll show you the layout that I went for. Basically, I have a layout, a new layout that I made for the D&D campaign. So we have this, like all the different people. We have Kina here because they don't talk. They just have they text. So they're going to be texting in game. So we have the Kina corner here. Cats there, and then the alerts are going to be over here. And then we have all these. Each person is gonna I wrote down some of the stuff. So like the name, the race, and then the class. I haven't done all of them because I don't have like everything that everyone else has. So I still need some of Arctic stuff, some of Leonia stuff, and some of Matt's well. But yeah, pretty much me, Kina, and Joltik are all done with the characters. Apart from that, looking forward to it. Hopefully we'll be able to play it next week, but that is still up in the air depending on some of the people. I still want to make a waiting room where basically like we can have everyone together and so on, chatting away whilst we like get prepared for the D&D campaign, and then we just go into the playroom. But enough chatting about what I was doing over today. Let's get into Genshin and do those. Oh yeah, do the story events for each tribe because I want to start unlocking the specific. What are they called? Like the area things. There you go. I'll find out. I keep forgetting their names. Because I always finish them in like a couple of weeks and then just don't do them anymore. Let me see. It's go off ground. This stuff. Child of Echoes. Commissions? No, can't be commissions. The commissions are the purple. This. keep forgetting what those are. Doesn't seem to be listed anywhere. This says... Ah, let's go check what it is. Oh yeah, her ability is pretty much useless in any other region except Natland. So very region specific. Oh, it's the reputation. Yeah. So the reputation quests. Basically improving all that stuff. So Natland has probably gonna have 6 different ones. One for each tribe. So each tribe has their own specific reputation. So we will begin by doing the Childs of Echoes one. Because we finished all of the Archon quest yesterday. No, not yesterday. Friday? Yeah. No. We didn't play on Friday, did we? Yeah, we did. Oh yeah, it's Sunday already. I only just realized. Yeah. So, yeah, Friday.
She's not back yet. Oh, I hope nothing bad happened to Master Cheffin.
Oh, a girl in trouble. Well, that was quick.
Hey, that little kid is crying. I wonder what happened. Let's go check what's wrong.
Sorry, I was drinking water. Oh. Hello, is something the matter?
Master Cheffin, she went to gather volcanic crystals, but she's still not back yet. I told the guards, but they said they don't have people to spare. Plus, that area's super dangerous, with tons of monsters and bad guys. They have to finish making preparations before they can try to rescue her. But it'll be too late by then.
Don't worry, we'll look for her. Guess it's time for more heroes.
So,
Or more heroism.
help?
Heroics?
Great.
Yeah, heroics.
I'll just make a quick sketch to show you where the guards went earlier.
Are we doing a stealth mission off the bat?
They said Master Cheffin might have stopped around here. She might have been forced to go near the Umbral Needle. If that's the case, then... Please, you have to save her!
And another quest has been started. I wonder what it looks like in the quest screen. Oh, it is red. Okay. Marina, do your thing. There we go. Where are we going? We should probably look at the map that she probably gave us. Quest item. Anything new? Oh, wait. How do I have 11 G... Let's go to the statue real quick. Oh yeah, I went on a hunt to try and collect all of the hierarchuli whilst I was off stream. But I sort of stopped halfway and that was it. Oh. Look at the quest. Oh, it wasn't pressed on navigate. Okay. Wait, why is the world quest here? Oh, we don't even have that one locked. Okay. I guess we're going with this one. Ooh, a chest.
Alright, let's finish this fast.
The show begins!
This is where you fall. Laid bare.
Oh, that was quick.
Ah, something with which to commemorate this occasion.
Oh, another one. Oh, what's that?
Solidified.
Oh, it exploded. Oh, wait, can't I climb that? I guess only this one can climb it then. Sorry, buddy. I'll need to take you over. And... there we go. I would like to mark it off interactive. Let me start that. This one. Cool. Oh,
According to the map,
woman
we
getting
should be getting
attacked.
close.
Wait, why is the first world quest and this one both at the same time?
Let's search the area. Get away from me! Look, over there! That Master Chevin?
Oh, okay.
Overruled.
Yeah,
Where did
literally
you
the
come
quests
from?
are right next to
So
each other.
strong. Let's get out of here, boys. Run! Leave the stuff.
Hey, Kevin.
Well, they didn't put up much of a fight.
Because they knew what they were up against. Our reputation has its perks.
Thank you so much. I thought I wasn't gonna make it down this mountain alive. Saved by the traveler. Guess my luck's not too bad today. Sorry. Let me introduce myself. I'm Chevin, a gem artisan. I'm not usually this lucky, but maybe things are looking up.
Mick sent us to help.
She did, huh? I didn't mean to make her worry. I wasn't planning to be gone longer than 2 days, tops. But then, I discovered a new seam of volcanic crystal near the Umbral Needle. It's a large deposit and the purity is exceptional. I dug up a whole bunch of it and was getting ready to head back. But the phlogiston within the crystals attracted monsters. I panicked and ran up a narrow path to avoid them. But by the time I was in the clear, I ended up running into those bandits. You showed up in the nick of time.
If the situation was so dangerous, why didn't you just drop the crystals and run?
I left most of them behind, believe me. I only kept the purest chunk. I have to bring it back no matter what. For Tlasoli and poor little Nachka.
Good day.
Right, you wouldn't know. Tlasoli is a former ancient name artisan, and Nachka is her daughter.
So she crafts ancient names?
That's right. Or, well, she used to. Now she just handles regular forging commissions.
Okay. Why did she stop?
Because of her daughter. Poor Nachka contracted an awful illness, and Tlasoli put everything aside to take care of her. Even as Nachka's illness grew worse, Tlasoli never gave up. Like a torch in the night, she was determined to burn bright, even as darkness encroached from all directions. Still, all's well that ends well. Thanks to the doctor's medicine and the Great Spirit's protection, Nachka's flame was rekindled. Her condition has been slowly improving ever since. She's still weak, of course, and has to recuperate at home. But she's well enough to write letters already. She often writes to Shilonen, apparently. Her dream is to become an ancient names forger, just like her mother. Her birthday's in a few days, so Tlasoli asked me to find a pure volcanic crystal to give her as a present.
So that's why you were out here. I wonder you wouldn't leave the crystal behind.
Yeah, talk about an important chunk of ore! What a nice gift! Paimon hopes it helps her feel better.
I'm sure she and her mother appreciate your well wishes. All right, let's head back. I'm sure Imish is worried sick. Actually, why don't you come with me to visit Tlasoli tomorrow? It's all thanks to you that I managed to bring back the crystal. You deserve a reward for helping us protect something so significant.
I just hope it makes Nichka happy.
That's right! A good mood makes for a quick recovery! And of course, we wouldn't say no to a little gift.
Don't worry, something tells me you'll like this one. But I'll let Tlasoli tell you what it is herself.
As long as it's something unique, I do not mind. Wait, is that all? That's all the quest. That was like so short. Damn, that looks so cool. Sorry, something's in my eye. Nobody is typing in my chat. What the fuck is happening with it? That is not supposed to be a thing right now. I will need to reset that. I don't know why it does it randomly, like randomly pops up with non-existent chat. It shouldn't be. Save that. Modify setting. Yeah, it doesn't say anywhere that there's supposed to be random ass chats that go in. No like secret stuff, is there? Unless it was like written within the script of the chat itself. Yeah, it would take too long to check through all the code anyway. Yeah. Burger. Oh yeah, I forgot to pop up my burger, didn't I? Never mind. Ah, there it is. Yeah, not supposed to be that. Copy the to this. Oh, there we go. Cool. That reset it. Random garbage that for some appears for no reason. Oh no. Now we can continue with the
Something
game.
you wish to report? No. You have my undivided
Oh,
attention.
let's finish quickly. One completed. Guess we're going to the next one. These are very short quests. Guess we'll be doing all of the tribes then. Because I did expect them to be slightly longer than this. Well, at least full quest of all.
Oh, you're early. Looking forward to your gift?
I'm just happy to visit and the two
That's
people.
right. Nechka's been so sick, and Plasoli had to give up what she loves. Things might get better, but they could probably still use some cheering up.
I've already asked someone to swing by and let Tlasoli know we're coming. She's probably made all the necessary preparations. Let's go then. Do you mind watching the story niche? I'll be right back.
And another one started. Yeah, these quests are gonna be really short. Okay, next one is slightly out of the city. Probably easy to go from the. But yeah, it's a nice land. I do wonder how they painted all of the mountains like this. Because that is definitely not natural. Like even this.
Here we are. Nice house, right?
Definitely
Give me a
looks
sec. I'll
good.
go knock. Tlasoli, open up! They're here!
The door is like half metal.
Tlasoli? Are you home? Open the door! That's strange. Huh, the door's locked. But she shouldn't be out at this time of day. Hey, Nechka!
No response.
Nechka! It's
You need
me,
me to break down
Jevin.
the door.
What if something happened to the two of them? What if Nechka got worse again?
Let's not overthink things. They were doing just fine the last time I was here. Nechka was sleeping soundly in her room. Still, I told Tlasoli we were coming. Maybe she had to take Nechka out to get some medicine.
Are all of the Natland stories gonna be super sad?
Hey, what's that over there? Looks like a Tapetlosaur nest.
Because the Archon quest was like death
That's right.
after death after
Plus,
death
Oli has a
after death.
Tapetlosaur companion.
So
If I remember right,
this
its name is
I don't
Iengu?
feel like it's gonna be much different.
When she was still in the forging business, she'd often have Iengu help with some digging work. But since Nachka fell ill, she hasn't let it dig much recently. Wait a minute. What the... This place is a mess! Iengu's nowhere to be seen either.
Whoa, look at all these broken boxes. Something terrible must have happened.
Let's take a closer look.
The tracks end at this cliff. Could the Tapetlosaur have climbed up the mountain? Let's head up there and see.
It looks like a barrier more than anything else. Oh. Oh, the hell? Oh. I don't know what this is for, but there.
Huh, there really is a Tapetlosaur up here. Might not be Tlasoli's companion, though.
At least it doesn't seem to be in any danger. Seems like it got up there on its own.
Paimon still doesn't see any sign of Tlasoli.
Hey, Traveler! Paimon!
Oh, she's down there.
That's Chevin's voice.
Looks like there's someone next to her.
Come down, quick! Tlasoli's here!
Huh? We just got up here and Tlasoli's back already? What a
Either way.
coincidence.
Let's go down. Yeah. Quite a coincidence.
Why is the Tapetlosaur coming along? Whoa, hey, don't run, you'll hit us!
Yeah. You descend mountain.
Iengu, come here. Are you being naughty again?
Oh,
Oh,
she
that's a
looks
good
like she
son.
hasn't slept in
Oh,
so
you
long.
must be hungry. Sorry. I'll whip up something for you later. All right, run along and play now. I'll come along in a sec. Sorry, you two. I was waiting for you at home when Nachka... Well, she snuck out and ran off by herself.
Ooh.
She said she just wanted to pick some flowers for our guests.
Okay. So that's the reason why.
But she ended up getting lost along the way. Luckily, I managed to find her before long.
Is she alright?
Yeah, Chevin told us she was just starting to get better.
She's still very weak. The shock and the cold winds certainly didn't help, so she ended up with a slight fever. I gave her some medicine and now she's in bed. But it's nothing a good night's rest can't fix. That said, she won't be able to meet you today. I'm sorry you came all this way for nothing.
No worries. As long as the child is safe.
Don't worry about it. We know she's still recovering. Chevin told us how serious her illness was. Her health definitely comes first. We were just dropping by to check on her.
Feel better now? Sounds like she's doing well enough to run off on her own too.
Yes, and to run away from eating her vegetables. She's a fast one, that's for sure. She jumps over chairs, hides under the table, then runs all around the house. I can hardly catch her.
Also, it
Seeing
looks
how
like
she
you
is
have not
now,
slept in 2
That's
years.
already enough. I really couldn't ask for more.
You're a good mother.
Hey, cheer up! This is supposed to be a happy occasion. We do appreciate that she tried to welcome us with flowers. Anyway, Tlasoli, about the thing I was telling you before.
Alright, let's hear it.
Yeah, what did you get us?
Why is she so...
Well, it's a blaze
Materialistic.
gem inscription. I made
Ooh.
it from the purest ore, so it's almost completely resistant to erosion.
Whoa.
The techniques used to make it are all rooted in ancient name forging.
So it's like a simplified version of an ancient name.
Don't say that or the wild might smite me. The process just uses a few of the same techniques and materials. When I first made one, I didn't think it could serve any practical purpose, apart from the erosion resistance and the general aesthetic. But then Chevin suggested using the crystals to make a special kind of ornament.
Blaze gem inscriptions made by an ancient name artisan, engraved with words that never fade. Quite the sales
Okay.
pitch, don't you think?
Definitely quite a sales pitch.
Wow, that description really does make it seem special.
You got a good eye for business. No wonder you run your own store.
Tlasoli's blaze gem inscriptions really are special, though. Word of mouth isn't always reliable. As information gets passed along, it becomes incomplete, forgotten, and sometimes even distorted.
Yep.
But the words
Wrong.
inscribed on these crystals will stand the test of time. The inscription will never deteriorate, and the meaning will never get twisted. It's the perfect gift for a dear friend or significant other.
You can still get
You could even pass it
twisted
down to younger
depending on
generations.
what the interpretation of the words is, because the words change their meanings. Doesn't matter what intent a person had 100 years ago for a word. It depends on how a person now uses it. Like, we have so many words that used to mean completely different things, but now mean something else. For example, feeling gay used to be the term of like feeling happy, so like joyful, and stuff like that. Now it's just, I don't know, used by people who are actually gay, so eh. Where's change? You're really pushing the sales pitch. You're very persuasive.
Paimon's interested. Let's buy one, traveler. We can engrave our names onto it. Then, once we find your brother, we can get him to add his name as well. That way, our names will be together forever.
Looks like Paimon's already been hooked.
You deserve it. You saved me. And Nechka's birthday present. It's the least I can do to repay you.
Chevin, I thought I told you.
Don't you start acting shy too, Tlasoli. It's a great gift. I know how much work goes into one of your blaze gem inscriptions.
Well then, thank you both. I'll have it ready as soon as possible. Then, I'll have you do the inscription yourself. Nechka should be well by then. She'll be very excited to meet you.
Good things are better with company. Might as well buy a few more as a gift. As gifts.
Whoa, let's not get ahead of ourselves. We don't even know how expensive that would be. You sure we have enough travel funds?
We have
Hold on.
50
this isn't
million
part of some
Mora.
scheme to make us spend all of our Mora, right? Chevin?
You never know. You do look like you have some savings to spare.
Yes, quite a few.
No, don't listen to that, traveler. You'll end up losing all your Mora.
In any case, it's up to you.
Ah,
No, it's
the little
pet
cutie
whistle
pie.
again. Quick, someone stop it! Paimon doesn't want to get run over again!
Ah, oh, what's
Also,
wrong?
if you don't mind, Tlasoli, I'd like you to help me repair my blaze gem inscription. I dropped it when I was attacked earlier. The rope and clasp both snapped, so I haven't been wearing it. I tried fixing it myself, but I just couldn't get it to stay. Could you help?
Just leave it to me. I'll make it as good as new. Thank you, Chevin, for going all that way and...
It was nothing. We all just want Nachka to get better.
Yes, so
You're right.
she has probably not slept in so long.
Miangu, behave yourself. I'll feed you in just a second. I'll have Chevin contact you once everything's ready, Traveler. Maybe we'll even line it up with Nachka's birthday. We can even have a little party.
Oh, that sounds great! We'll look forward to all the good food, and we'll make sure we're ready to eat. Anyway, see you around, Flasoli!
Yeah.
Look after yourselves. Nachka is going to be so happy to meet you.
These are such short quests. Like little snippets. Oh, why are we the plesiosaur and stuff? There we go. Oh wait, there's another world quest here. How many are there? Oh no, that's just a regular quest. No. So there's that one. That's a regular quest. Then you have this one, which is like an actual world quest. Then you have another world quest over here. Okay. Oh, apparently we have something in Fontaine of all. Apparently we still have quite a few quests to do in Fontaine. World exploration. Do you want? Complete that. And now Natland. Okay, so world exploration. Oh, we're at 20% already. And 2 of the 4 quests are done. Wait. 2 of the 4? We have 1 left. Which is this one. But then there's also the one up here. So is that all the quest that there is in this area? You know what? Let's go get that quest.
Into my eyes is ill-advised. I can't promise you'll like what you see.
Oh, there it is. I'll help myself to you. You go in here. That is a fast-moving one. Oh, it's a camera. Wonder what it's doing here. Look. There's a camera here. And some props too. Do you think this is a film set? But these houses, they're so tiny. They look, they make you look like a giant. Oh, these ones, yeah. Puny humans. And this would make a great house for you, Paimon. Seriously? What are you on about? There's no way Paimon could live in such a small house. She couldn't even stretch her arms and legs out. Oh, hello, sir. Oh, hello. Are you the guy, the guy's interested in the film making too? If so, then I beseech you, join forces with me, Akatenga? Uh, oh, that's his name, Akatenga. To bring this, virgin new, trend, to the land of Natland. This is that it, might sweep all before it. Rara. Oh, yeah, Torg, said that. How come you look so hyped all of a sudden, Torg? Everyone think you were a film buff yourself. Chiming, chiming in like that. Rawr. You have a keen eye, little one. In truth, everything you see here was set up with the sole intention of making a certain title. Teplasaur, the next. Oh, Teplasaur, the next big star. A great pity that my friend took my little fellow away. We had an almighty set up our creative differences. After which she stormed off with my most important actor, and now they are gone. I should never have mixed friends and business. The project failed and I lost my friend too. In other words, I am doubly defeated. But that's all water under the bridge, for now. What stands before me but another little Teplasaur, starry-eyed and eager for stardom. With such enthusiasm, what could go wrong? We should make the next big hit. So what do you say? If you can help me complete this timeless, groundbreaking work of mine, I'll be sure to reward you handsomely. Well, I think that Torog likes the idea. 110% sounds like some kind of scam. Yeah, let's go with what Torog wants. We can help, but we still don't know what this film of yours is even about. Well, that's what I've got. Oh. Well, here's what I got so far. Blitz, bang, bang. A sudden flash of blazing white light heralds and arrives of the uninvited guest. The tribe settlement perfectly year-round, but for a single spike. Crackle, blitz. As it stops for a moment on the grass, a scorching smell begins to waft upon the air. Eek. And an emissary of Balba? The the tribesfolk look terrified when they see it. Bang, crackle, blitz. A full a foul abomination with no teeth. Coming our way, it will surely devour us all. So the wicked villain is about to break through the tribe defenses. Boom, boom. Our savior, with the red tail scarf, appears, seemingly out of nowhere. Where did it come from? The tribe's folk, the tribe folk, gasp, marveling at its sturdy claws, stronger than the obsidian itself, and capable of carving through rock of any kind. But focused with such a slippery, shameless foe. Surely, even if a Torog, this is a fight that cannot be won. Rawr! Cries our savior. In more of a piercing shriek than enemies than the angry roar. And the evil toothless monster begins to pulsate. A raging blaze lights up the sky, followed by a thunderous rumble. Then waves of heat begin to fall forth. Hotter, even the liquid phlogiston. Immersed in such heat, toothless fiend is vanquished. Hot, hot, hot! Cried the tribesfolk, who have nearly escaped disaster as the aftershock surges through their ranks. But when they look up, they discover that their savior with the red tail scarf has vanished without trace, as suddenly and inexplicably as it first arrived. So it's Godzilla. They're making Godzilla. Well, what do you think? Rawr, rawr, rawr. It's amazing. That's exactly what I've been wanting to see. It's unique, but it's hard to get my head around it if I'm honest. I can imagine it. It could be a good idea. I knew it. I knew this kind of thing would appeal to someone. Paimon doesn't really get it. But as long as Torog likes it, that's all that really matters, right? So, what exactly do we actually have to do? Sorry, yawning. It's very simple. First of all, you'll need to set out the performance props, place the wooden barrels and elemental bait somewhere suitable. The wooden barrels is your secret weapon, so you'd do well to place it in the middle of the scene. As long as it doesn't block the main character or the set buildings, it would be best if the elemental bait was near where the antagonist enters from. In other words, near the side. One of the actors are all here. Oh, once all the actors are here, it's time to get moving. Torog, our savior with the red tail scarf makes their entrance. When the plot calls for it, the two of you must guide the antagonist towards the wooden barrels. Then scream with equal haste. Oh, scram with equal haste. Once you've reached a safe position, simply smash the wooden barrels and it's a job done. I can't wait to see the film when it's finished. Okay. Oh, okay. Turok. He's waddling so cutely. Okay. So, we want to place the bait here. Oh, first of all, the barrel. Oh, if we're doing... What are we placing where? Yeah. Okay, so apparently barrel there. Okay, place the elemental bait, which is going to be over here. Okay. Now let's see how this goes. When the actors are in position, the two of you must guide the and this antagonist towards the wooden barrel. As planned, then scram with equal haste. Once you've reached a safe position, simply smash the wooden box. Let's switch to a ranged character. Probably fire would be... Hear me here.
Are you going to hold a festival?
Well, we'll need some fireworks. Hey, Turok. Oh, little cutie pie. Okay. So, I'm presuming we need to do that. That's the slime. With no teeth. Oh, of course it has no teeth. Oh, okay. Why is a temp suddenly filling in for the antagonist? Quiet. We're about to start shooting. Not such evil can be forgiven. Rest in peace, my friend. Oh, the agony. Seeing the fallen brother of the tribe. How can one not be moved to tears? But now is not the time for... Wait, Paimon isn't the view. Paimon... Oh, we're gonna need to redo the take. And come what may, I shall come... I shall have my revenge. Slime. A ferocious, toothless beast. Who... yeah, he's bigger than Torog. Isn't cool and composed as a lavender melon. What legendary fruit from far across the sea. What sort of face was it? I hear you ask. The visage of such merciless cruelty that even gulps down volcanically spicy tacos would leave an unmoved, truly terrifying. This time you your remorse shall be great indeed. And with that, the giant beast with the red tail scarf unleashed its mighty meaty fireball in head, honed together countless hours of practice? Oh, countless hours of practice. Okay, alright, now it's time lure the elemental slime, electro slime towards the wooden barrel, then smash. Okay. What? Just smash the barrel? How's that gonna make anything by the whole mighty meaty fireball business? Sounds kind of weird, but if you say so, we'll give it a try. Come here. Okay. Go with that. Oh, it did this thing. Steady on. No need to rush. Tell you the truth, I was just a teeny tiny bit worried for the little one just now. I wanted the effects to be as realistic as possible. I might have gone a bit overboard on the explosives. Nearly blew the whole settlement sky high. Even for me, that felt a bit too dangerous. Rah, 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 rah. In any case, with the experience to go on, I'll now have to do things better next time. Thank you all for your help. Now, how about we take a look at how it turned out? Oh, he had the camera the wrong way round. To all of your surprise, neither the savior with the red tail scarf nor the evil crackling antagonist nor the thrilling shot of explosions seem to have made it into the final cut. Only close-ups of Akatang's constantly changing expressions. I'm the star of the show. Have you used the camera before? Well, it's true that this is the first time I've ever officially used the camera, but surely I didn't get it the wrong way round. Easy for you to say, but what about all of the hard work we just put in? Whoa, rah, rah. He's not Abby. Torg was so looking forward to seeing it. I'm so sorry. It's all my fault, alright? How about it? Just think of the previous event as a rehearsal. We'll do it again, and this time it'll be the real deal. I'll do my absolute best and everything possible to shoot the best film I can possibly shoot. Rawr, rawr. Seems like you eager to give it another shot, huh, Torog? Let's do it, then. Hope nothing goes wrong this time. Yep. We follow the same procedures. A complete, utter, absolute piece of cake. Director, where's that bonus you promised? I don't need no bonus. Aside from the payment we agreed upon, I'll also give you this picture to keep. Why am I sleepy all of a sudden? I slept like for 6 hours. As a souvenir, I must say, this is really has turned out to be my magnum opus. Of course, I couldn't have done it without you and your help. He looks so cool. Torog is so cute. Wow, you look so impressive, Turog. Not bad at all. Rawr, rawr. Yeah. Looks like Turog is happy with how it turned out. Well, well, that ends well. Yay! Oh, that was a quick quest. And now we have a picture to hang up in our house. You know what I want to do? I want to decorate one of the houses. Okay, so apparently that didn't count in the quest list. Oh, we have no quest here. Which one is this? Wait, that's a quest in Mondstadt. What is this about? Oh, who's getting attacked? Help, help, it's she... Oh, it's an adventurer. Hello.
Stabilize.
Laid bare.
I don't know how you can be an adventurer if you can't handle a couple of hilly shells. Hello. What's the problem? Phew. Saved at last. Thank you so much. I'm called, Getsina? Yeah. Getsina. As you can see, I'm an adventurer. Someone as skilled as you, but surely, no ordinary person. Are you a, well-meaning knight? Or perhaps, an errant, heroine? Wandering the lands? I'm but a passing traveller. I would prefer not to be, not to reveal my identity. Just a passing traveller. My name is Paimon, and she's, Talis, which is me. Who also happens to be a member of the Adventurers Guild. So you're an adventurer after all. And quite an experienced one at that. Well, I have been doing this for a couple of years. You were able to dispose of such powerful monsters so easily. There really always is a bigger fish. Whereas for me, in training, I can easily remember what to do, but that second, the second I have to do it for real, my body just doesn't listen to me. Do I really have to train for another 3 to 5 years, like my teacher said? I'll be totally humiliated if I go back empty-handed like this. Oh, oh, Paimon. It's probably just because we have more experience. It took us a long time and a lot of battles before we got this strong. First, you need to be able to stay calm. It's all important to judge the situation. Yeah, rookies often panic when they get into real fights. So they tend to perform way worse than they might have otherwise. Also, the adventures between like Mondstadt and Sumeru are way different because the ones in Sumeru actually fight back. Like the adventurers in Sumeru literally might be able to kill the monsters before you even get to them. Half of them are like half dead anyway when you get to them. So yeah. There's a big difference between training, it seems. Yeah, I'm sleepy. sorry about this. And then you can tell him, take him down in a flash with a good old one-tube whap kapow. What are these noises that you're making, Paimon? Let's see. Now that's experience talking. Seems I still need to hone my skills as I travel. Are you on a journey as well? Yes. I'm planning to travel to Leeway. Have you heard of the martial arts of Leeway? I've heard people can fly from rooftop to rooftop and run up walls. Harden their skin, so weapons can't pierce them. And even split iron, like it was kindling. If I could find a master to teach me a thing or two, I bet this whole adventure thing would be a lot easier for me. But to be perfectly honest, though I've been a member of the Adventurers Guild for quite some time now, this is my first time going on a long trip. And no sooner had I left the city that I found myself blocked by monsters. Can I really make it to Leeway in one piece? I've been to Leeway. Wow. You have such a legendary collage looking after me. Colleague? Oh, to have such a legendary colleague looking after me. There's hope for my journey after all. Still, you must be really busy. For you to take the time to do this for me. Fighting for justice is just a part of my daily routine. Helping the next generation of heroes is part of my job too. In that case, allow me to thank you in advance, putting up with me for a while at least. I studied the map carefully before setting out. I'll do my best not to slow you down. Okay. Oh, we're going just straight to Leeway. Great. No need to do a massive escort mission.
Overruled. Witness my rise.
Wait, how did she get damaged?
Transfixed.
There we go. Ah, and we're here. Sorry, can you wait for a moment? What is it? Did you forget something? No, that's not it. But looking at the map, if we go any further, we'll have left Mondstadt, and that's no way to know when I'll return. When my teacher sees me, sees my message, he'll flip his. Wait, you've mentioned your teacher before. Is he an adventurer too? Yes. When he first became an adventurer, he ran into some Mitchells out in the wild. During the melee, he let his guard down and got knocked out by an axe. He was lucky a passing knight saved him and took him back. He was so ashamed, he decided to train his combat skills to the absolute max, because he went out again. He now been training for a decade. He always says that basics are the most important, but I just can't stand hacking away at a wooden dummy every day. So I went out alone without telling him. Go back when you're strong? Be something he'd be proud of. Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. I've got it. Oh. And according to our custom, dandelions can carry wishes. I just wish that everything will go smoothly for my journey. That I'll reach my goal and that my teacher will understand me. I'm certain the Animal Archon has her you wish. Yeah. Time to forge ahead. And now she's in leeway. Dunno, might end early and go back to sleep. That's Deer Marsh up ahead, right? So beautiful. You wouldn't see anything like this in Mondstadt. I know that going on a journey was the right decision. Oh right, that doesn't happen every day, so let's take a picture together as a keepsake. Oh, we're gonna get another picture. Uh, oh, that's so cute. Uh, I'd say that's good enough. Zoom in a little. What expressions? Oh, we can't do expressions. Yeah, okay. Just take the picture then. Save. I'll treasure this photo of us together. Oh, I didn't realize how hungry I was until I realized. Now you mention it, the Paiman tummy is starting to rumble too. Let's find a place to rest. I'll take a look around, find a place we can score some food. There don't seem to be any suitable restaurants nearby, given how much you've helped and how much I look up to you. I feel bad eating at just any old place. Speaking of food, might that building on the top of the giant rock up ahead be a famous Wang Shu Inn? Yes, it is. I heard from a leeway merchant who does business and that the food there is simply superb. We were a chef there at one point. Let me treat you to a feast as a thanks. Woohoo! Let's go get some food. Do you think she's gonna regret her decision? Do you want to do anything else? Oh, It's a reward. Okay, so that's at level 1. Do we need to get all of them to level 1 to be able to get it? Get a recipe. Some furnishing. And then a very special item. What do we get for the other tribes? I'd like to check that out. So they have 5 quests. 3 of the normal one and then 2 regular quests. Oh, these ones we need to level up the whole thing to level 1. Okay, that's good. This one also gives us some essential materials, some of that, and another very special item. More blazed flint ore. Which I believe might be for something else. Consumable. I still love that each place has their own, like, regional music. Oh, there's something underneath here. Like right there. I'll probably unlock all of the waypoints away from stream. And I'll do some of the small quests. And maybe the world quest as well, off stream. I don't really like reading too much on stream. Just feel like it's sometimes might be boring for others. Hey, Catherine.
Ad Astra.
You have anything for me? Oh, yes you do. Dispatch again. Probably put a couple of people in Natland to collect their regional stuff. I want to play something for now. Maybe a horror game or something? I'm just wondering what horror game I want to actually play. We could look through the itch.io library again and see what games, like what horror games find there that we don't have yet. We do have the Voices of the Void, which we did the tutorial for, but we never played properly.
Someone else wiping your blood off my shoes.
Is Voices of the Void on Steam?
Here's the deal. You
By any chance? No, but there is a game called Voice of the Dark. Oh, it's being made. Oh yeah, there's a new FNAF game. Apparently it's overwhelmingly positive. game. I'm going to, so you can see. Sonic Murder. The murder of the Sonic the Hedgehog. He's dead. Okay. So it is like a point and click game. Okay, I somewhat get what it's about. I haven't played RoboQuest quite a bit. But that's because I didn't really find it that fun. Oh, wait, this is Kingdom's Come? It's currently on sale? It's £71, but it's 91% off. And it's with all the DLCs and everything. Apparently the game itself is £2. Do I want to get this? Yeah, I'm getting this. Yep, add to cart. Anything else that we want to look around for? Because I know that this is like a very realistic type of adventure game slash RPG. Farming sim. How was Farming Simulator 2020? Oh well, 2022. Still so expensive. What about the other ones? Like you have so many. Wouldn't it be discounted by now? 2011. The first one. Hmm. Okay. Which I sadly cannot play currently. The game of life. I'd actually need to play with friends for this. And I probably need to get like multiple sets. I don't have the Sims apparently. I have Sims 4, but not Sims 3. What are up with all of these virtual friends? Dota 2? I don't really play those type of games. Oh, I should probably change the title. Do. Change. There we go. I want to be accurate with what I'm doing. And back to here. Rust. I don't feel like Rust would be style of game. Sons of the Forest. Grocery store sim. Just running a grocery store. Seems like it gets pretty big. How far down are we going in? Far Cry 5. Jurassic Park? Oh, it definitely seems like a copy of Jurassic Park. Planet Coaster. Is on sale currently. Let's refresh this. Maybe he's gonna give me some options. The Harry Potter collection. Apparently every single Harry Potter game. Which apparently there aren't many. There's the Lego one. And that's about all that matters. The hell is this? Looks a bit like Vampire Survivors, but slightly different. As if, like, Genji was there. Or more like Brotato, I'd say. Red Dead Redemption 2. Mafia Trilogy. Anything. Oh, that's the first one. 2D one. You know what? I said that I wanted to play a horror game. Let's play this one. Let's get the actual game. What's this other one? In Stars and Time. Seems pretty good. Phasmophobia. Oh, pretty cheap. I wonder if I want to play it with it. And then whatever this one.
We weren't prepared for this. No one was.
Abiotic Factory.
There is no way out here. Unless you've got an helicopter, we're stuck on this damn mountain.
We're trapped, aren't we?
Oh, this is a
Locked in
multiplayer
here.
game as well. Okay. I've wait. Let's. I need to go back to this. I don't want to showing off my banking information. Cool. guess we'll be playing Slay the Princess. Which I've never played before. I've seen videos of it, but never experienced it in person. Install. Let's go with this. Yeah, it's a couple of gigabytes. So it's gonna take a little bit, which I hope doesn't take too long. I've wait. No, not going fine. It's being downloaded to a hard drive, so I expect it to do the best. Where's it? Leave my fine, but it might just be the stream itself blocking it. Yeah, because also it's downloading, it's like jumping up, so it might take a little long. I expect it to. Either way, whilst we wait for that to download, guess we can yap about some of the stuff that we might want to do. I will need to make a schedule today, because today is already Sunday, so I'll be making a schedule for the next week. I'll be asking around some people if they want to play any games with me. And if they do, that's great. If they don't, then too bad. Hopefully on Saturday, next Saturday, not Saturday, this Saturday is already. Hopefully on next Saturday we can actually play D&D and do our first session and actually get the story going. And then if everything goes well, then it's going to be a weekly thing of like every week, like either Saturday or Sunday, we'll be playing D&D as a group of 7, the DM and 6 players. So it's me, Arctic, Joltic, Matt, Leonia, and Kina, and then you have the DM, Richard, or as we call him, Dick Smoocher. Just the way that you know the name Richard. I don't know why it like is made into Dick of all things. Like, why are you shortening Richard into a nickname that doesn't even contain some of the letters that the actual name contains? No. Actually, let me spell out how Richard is wrote. Rich. Yeah, there's no C or K in Richard. So where the hell does the Dick come from? It's weird. Yeah, I should probably change the title. What do you spell princess? Probably change. the princess. It's probably going to be a bit of a long game. I believe it's like a couple of hours long, which is fine with me. Nearly downloaded. That's a 92%, 93%. Going pretty well. Also, it will be a bit of a gory game. It's like a soft core horror. It's not jump scares and like terrified or anything like that, but it is a like a horror of, okay, so you're gonna see some fucked up shit type of thing. Okay, it's finished downloading now. I will wait until the ad is over and then we can carry on with the game, that is. Did I actually Natland? No, I did not. There you go. Yeah. Load up the game. Go. Can we press F? Yes, we can. Oh. Yes, that gameplay. Capture. Play the princess. There is dialogue in this, so I won't need to be like talking too much, but I will give my own commentary of it. It's a horror game and it is not in all audience. Please visit our website, blacktablegames.com, if you need a full list of content warning. Play the Princess contains flickering images effects as well as parallax effects that on rare occasions have caused motion sickness and in players. If either of these causes health issues for you, you can disable them in game preferences. Oh, my cursor disappeared. Why did it disappear? Like the moment that I press on the game, it guess I'll have to have it like this then. Yeah, the moment that I have it in not windowed mode, makes the cursor disappear. Oh, whatever. Guess we're gonna have fine. Seems out there. I don't know what that white bar is on top, but it doesn't matter. Oh, that's actual. Never mind. Okay. Whatever horror you may find in the dark space, your heart can see them through. Oh, have heart, see them through. There is no premature ending. There is no wrong decision. There are only fresh perspectives and new beginnings. This is a love story. Play the princess. Yeah, I don't get why the cursor disappears for me, but on OBS it stays. So I guess it's just gonna have a black border around it. New game. Chapter 1. The Hero and the Princess.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Slightly lower down the volume. Oh, it moves around with a mouse, as you can see.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Ending the world already, I see. Let's lower the volume slightly down in-game. About there. I think that should be good. Yeah, seems about middle of the pack. Oh, wait, why is that a bone? Like the thing here is already like a sticking out bone. Oh, there are a lot of options here. Explore. The end of the world. What are you talking about? Explore. Okay. Have you considered that maybe the only reason she's going to end the world is because she's locked up? Wait, how do we know this stuff? I've never played this game before. Killing a princess seems kind of a bad thought, doesn't it? Can't someone else do this? Forget it, I'm not doing this. Have you considered that maybe I'm not okay? I'm okay with the world ending. Do I get some sort of reward from this? Oh, okay. Thanks for telling me what to do. Sweet. I've always wanted to offer a monarch. Viva love revolution. Silence. Continue to climb. Continue to climb. Turn around and leave. Well, we don't even know who this princess is. Should we just turn around? Yeah,
Seriously?
let's just leave.
You're just going to turn around and leave? Do you even know where you're going?
No. And I frankly do not care to be told what to do. Okay, fine. You're persistent. I'll go to the cabin and I'll slay the princess. Okay, fine. I'll go to the cabin and I'll talk to the princess. Maybe I'll slay her, maybe I won't. I'll see. Lie. Yes, I'll definitely know. Yes, I definitely know where I'm going. Nope. The only thing that matters is where I'm not going. The cabin, I am not going to the cabin. I'm actually pretty okay with the world ending. I relish the coming of the a new dawn beyond our own. Gonna go walk in the opposite direction now. Quietly continue down the path without away from the cabin. Let's do that.
Fine. I suppose you just quietly continue down the path away from the cabin. Good. What we're being asked to do here is wrong.
Voice of the
Better
hero.
to wash our hands of this whole situation than to take part in it.
Who's
Ignore
this
that
guy?
annoying little voice. He doesn't know what he's talking about. That's strange. It looks like this path also leads to the cabin. How convenient. Everything's back on track again. Maybe the world can still be saved after all.
Turn around again. And leave again.
You're really keen on wasting everyone's time, aren't you? It's remarkably selfish, if you ask me. I've already outlined the stakes of the situation. If you don't do your job, everyone dies. Like, dies. Forever.
I don't care. I'm not killing a princess. Good. Maybe everyone should die. That's what they get for dumping me in the woods and asking me to kill someone for them. You're not emotionally blackmailing me into this. Oh, you're not emotionally blackmailing me into this. Quietly continue down your path.
Silence is deafening. But fine, you turn around and trek back down the path you came.
Somewhat pretending that I don't hear him.
Oh, would you look at that? You're at the cabin again. Now, I'm not normally one for superstition or astrology, but I have to say, it seems like the universe itself is doing its best to bring you to your fated confrontation with the princess.
No, I don't think I'll let that happen. Oh, now we don't have any other choice but to speak. See? There is no fighting then. I have to go into the cabin, don't I? Fine. Oh yeah, well, I guess I started walking a different direction again. In fact, I'm going to just keep trekking through the wilderness until I find a way out of this place.
There's always a choice. Let me tell you right now that you're making the wrong one for pretty much everyone who's ever lived, as well as for everyone who ever will. And here we go.
Oh,
as you trudge
wait,
into the woods,
there's another
something
cabin
strange
here.
starts to happen. At first, it's little flickers out of the corner of your eyes. Glimpses of familiar wooden structures through the leaves. But as you focus on your surroundings, you start to realize that those flickers weren't just a trick of light.
They're all cabins. Everything
In every
is
direction,
just
there is a
cabins.
path and a cabin. And not just a cabin, the cabin. An infinite fractal of paths and cabins desperately trying to draw you back to where you need to be.
Well, I guess we're starting off strong.
Wait, what's going on? You're too stubborn for that, aren't you? It doesn't matter how many paths or cabins appear around you, you're just going to do whatever you can to shirk your responsibility because you care more about irritating me than you do about the fate of the world.
This
You've
is
doomed
not
us all,
right.
you know that, right? But of course you do. Otherwise you wouldn't just wander off into the forest in search of certain death. You lose track of just how long you spend aimlessly tromping through the wilderness, but it's not like any of that time spent lost in the woods really matters, because it isn't long before the world ends and everyone dies.
Chapter 2. The stranger?
You're on a path in the woods.
Oh,
And
there's
at
a
the
wall.
end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
getting a terrible sense of deja vu. Wait. Hasn't this already happened? Okay, no. You aren't kidding. She actually ended the world last time, didn't she? What the hell is she? Oh, you bastard. You're in for it now. I'm wise to your tricks. But I died. The whole world ended. What am I doing here? These walls. When here last time, you can't just force me to go into the cabin. Yep, okay. Heading to the cabin now, where I'm definitely going to slay the princess. Kindly proceed to the cabin now. Yeah, I get it. I'm going to the cabin. Let's explore slightly. Okay, no.
Oh, don't you start grandstanding about morals. The fate of the world is at risk right now, and the life of a mere princess shouldn't stop you from saving us all. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it's more fun if he knows what we're thinking. He's like a captive audience. The entire world ending wasn't enough to get rid of us. I don't think there's much he can do other than object. I wonder what else we can do to ruin his day.
Contrarian.
If by ruining my day, you mean ruining everyone's day forever, then yes, I suppose there are plenty of ways you could pull that off. The world really did end last time, didn't it? We should be careful. For all we know, we just got lucky.
I don't think we did.
The world hasn't ended yet. And you are never going to slay her with that attitude. Stuff those pathetic little voices to the back of your mind and stay focused on the task ahead.
Those walls. When here last time, you can't just force me to go to the cabin.
What are you talking about? I'm sure those walls have always been there. It makes sense if you think about it. If there weren't any walls in the woods, someone might have gotten lost. Or, heaven forbid, someone other than you might have stumbled onto the princess.
I don't think that's how it works. I'm gonna lie.
You know I can tell when you're lying, right? Please take this seriously. I am begging you. A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says. If we're stuck going in there, maybe we should believe her. Maybe she isn't a liar. Ignore him. He's just being difficult for the sake of it. Let's keep an open mind.
Definitely should. Lead into the cabin.
The cabin interior is wrong.
What?
A confusing patchwork of many cabin interiors, all projected across what's almost the same space. But it's all shifted.
Seems like it.
An inch here, a foot there, such that the seams are never quite visible enough for the place to make any sense. The only furniture of note is a plain table, its legs all the wrong lengths.
There's a mirror.
Its material devoid of feature. Perched on that table is a pristine blade. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right. If he wants us to take it, maybe we should just leave it to collect dust, or better yet, grab it and throw it out the window. What good is a knife against a world-ending monstrosity anyway? No, we're taking the knife. Have you seen this place? We have literally no idea what to expect and no idea what we're dealing with. I've already told you what you're dealing with. You're dealing with a princess. How many times do I have to explain this incredibly simple and straightforward premise? You can't just say that. But when everything here is so wrong.
Yeah.
Listen,
we can literally see the sky through the floor.
As facts and to guide you through your job, which is to slay the princess and through that action, save the entire world. And if you're going to slay her, You cannot let fear creep into your heart. You cannot lose yourself before you even get to her. Oh, ho, ho, ho! You've piqued my interest. What's going to happen if we lose ourselves? Nothing, because you're going to pull yourself together.
No.
Just ignore the stressful geometry and stay calm. How? Even if we closed our eyes, you're constantly describing it to us. I'm not going to stop doing my job, so you're just going to have to get better at yours. And quickly,
Greater.
if you don't mind. Yes, take a deep breath. I'm all for getting under his skin, but we'll miss out on loads of fun if we shrivel up into a ball and go insane the first time we see something weird. What you're seeing here is obviously real. Just accept it and go with the flow. It really isn't hard.
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay, I'm fine. Good. Now, whenever you're ready, we're all waiting for you to complete a very important task.
Oh. You didn't say anything about the mirror on the wall. Approach the mirror.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here.
There's a mirror.
What are you talking about? This isn't a wall. It's a mirror. Or at least it'll be a mirror once we wipe off that layer of grime.
Does he not see it? Wipe the mirror.
You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall.
What?
I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now.
Wait, why are we...
But there was a mirror a second ago.
Yeah, there was a mirror here.
And now it's gone. You know that taking the mirror away from us isn't going to change things, right? We'll find it again, and then we'll see whatever it is that you don't want us to see.
Let's take the blade.
You take the blade from the table. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon. Okay, fine, you took the knife. But you really shouldn't hold it like that.
Like a
How
normal
are we
knife?
supposed to hold it? The other way, thumb at the bottom. Will look much cooler and more serious if we hold it with our thumb at the bottom.
I guess so.
It really doesn't matter how you hold the blade, as long as you have it. Just make a choice.
Hold the
You
blade
switch
the
your
other
grip
way.
on the blade.
Yeah,
Congratulations. Yes! Isn't this so much better? Okay, fine. You're right. This does look a lot better. It really
Stabby,
doesn't
stab,
matter.
stab,
Just
stab.
get on with it and deal with the princess already.
Throw the blade through the window.
Haha! Yes! Do it! Seriously.
Oh, there you go.
You throw the blade at the window, glass showering the cabin as your weapon flies out into the night. I suppose you'll just have to deal with the princess without it. We'll be
guess so.
fine, don't worry about it. What's the worst that could happen? The world ends. Been there, done that.
Yep, we
I'm
have.
not so sure. This place is already messing with my head. It would be much better if we had a weapon.
Sadly the weapon is gone.
What's done is done. Good luck, hero.
Okay. Let's enter the basement.
The door to the basement
Oh,
creaks open,
the hell
revealing
is
a web
this?
of branching staircases all built from unidentifiable materials. Nothing here seems to belong.
It's
The
endless.
closer you examine your surroundings, the more confused you get, your head throbbing with the effort of making sense of this place. None of the stairs even seem to go anywhere, let alone down. The air
no
here has
way.
a sickening, almost sludge-like miasma to it, the kind of indiscernible quality that comes from the blending together of every scent there is at once. An odour that is simultaneously everything and yet the sum of it all coalescing into a thick, nauseating nothing. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favour. Her
Well,
voice,
how are we
a
gonna find
disquieting
her?
collage of tone and personality, drags up the stairs.
Hello? Hi.
What?
What are you doing here? Are you here to kill?
No.
Oh,
No, thank you.
Yeah, no.
Oh, don't be such a baby. I don't want to do this. Let's just turn around and leave. This feels wrong. This feels like a trap. Like whatever we do, we're gonna die. We don't even have a weapon.
Yeah.
But we already tried turning around and leaving, didn't we? And he threw up a wall.
Yep.
No way to go but forward. And whatever choice we make, whatever she is, we know one thing for sure.
That we'll just
And
come
what's
back.
That the fate of the world hinges on your success?
No. That this
There'll
doesn't
still
matter.
be plenty of ways to ruin his day.
Yeah, I guess so. Take the harsh. Take the stairs to the center, take the stairs to the right. Hello! Crabs are very cute. Sorry, it took me a second to read your name. I'm not really good with combinations of words. Let's take the left side.
You step to the left. The path is cruel against your feet, the impact of each step sending pulsing vibrations up your legs until there's nothing left in them to feel. The air around you grows cold the further you progress. At first a barely noticeable drop, quickly evolving into a numbing cold. Your toes feel like blocks of ice, your breaths puff out in clouds of condensed vapor. You shudder against it as you continue down the stairway, losing yourself in the bone-deep chill.
We just gonna die here?
You slowly lose sense of yourself the further you go. Time disappears, and you can feel yourself begin to untether. Physical sensations dull and then vanish, until the only things experienced are the endless repeating patterns and emotions of the journey, a continuous march forward to a destination long forgotten. Consumption and betrayal, skepticism and blind devotion, rivalry and submission, terror and longing, pain and unfamiliarity. And at the heart of it all, an emotion that can only be described as...
Are you just going to stand there?
Oh. Hello?
What the hell was that? What happened to us?
How did we get here?
I feel so strange. Like I'm fundamentally different, but also still
I just watched
the same person I was at the top of the stairs.
Markiplier
Oh
playing
well,
this game.
that was a trip, but now it's over.
Playing.
Time to get back to our old devilish ways. The princess, eyes bright but otherwise shrouded in darkness, watches you impatiently from the other side of the basement. Don't forget why you're here. And why are we here again? In case you weren't listening, I'm afraid I lost myself on the way down. You're here to... He's just being an ass, we remember. Though I'm still not sure if we should trust you.
Yeah.
Let's talk to her for a bit, try and get our bearings. She seems normal.
But how would someone live here all this time? Okay, I'm sorry, I didn't realize I was here. What's your name? Getting down here was weird. Like I was pulled apart and put back together again. Do you know what happened to me? For all I know, you're locked up here, down here for a reason. Yeah. Well, it looks like a human, so I guess it looks normal enough. Your appearance. You're apparently a threat to the world. I was sent here to slay you. Let's ask her name first. What's your name?
You can address me as Your Royal Highness, or Her Majesty. Any honorific should do, really. You
What?
can call me Princess, if
Oh,
you'd like.
that scared me.
As the princess speaks again, it's almost as if she fractures. And where there was once just one of her, there is now another.
Okay.
We can do that? I don't like this. It's those cabins all over again. Can we put her back? You said you'd been here before, right? What exactly happened last time?
Infinite cabins.
Does it matter? Yes, it matters. But I'm not going to waste any more time prying out details if you're going to be so irritating about it.
What do you mean irritating?
It seems to me like you saw something you weren't supposed to have seen. If only you'd listened to whatever words of wisdom you were given in that other reality. But what's done is done, isn't it?
I guess it is.
Whatever you saw last time, unsee it. Whatever thoughts weaseled their way into your head, unthink them. If it's not already too late. You have a job to do here, and you need to do it now. Ooh, new plan. Let's see if we can make even more of her.
I guess so. There's more of you. Getting down here was weird. Like pulling myself apart together and getting
What, like you
back
need me to
together
hold
again.
your hand and tell you everything's okay? You're not really cut out for this, are you? Why are you even here? We're probably stuck down here forever, aren't we? There's no way out, and barely a way in. Sometimes I feel like I'm being pulled apart too. It's so terrifying down here. But at least now you're not alone. And I'm not alone either.
Okay. There's more of you now. For all I know, you're locked up here down for a reason. So, I'm getting you out of here. Try and free her. Oh wait, all of this is one thing. I don't know what you are, but I can't trust you. It's giving me different answers, but it's putting them all in one go for every single one. Let's explore some more. You're apparently a threat to the world. I was sent here
And do
to
you
play
believe
you.
that? Do you think I'm some sort of monster?
I don't know.
Everything you've heard about me is true,
Oh.
and I'm going to lay waste to everything, starting with you.
Okay.
Okay, this was fun for a bit, but we can't even really interact with her, can we? What's the point of asking questions if all we're going to get is a million answers? Can't even follow what's going on anymore.
There's so many of them already.
We need to get out of here. This whole place is making me itch.
I've never seen this ending before. There's more of you now. Everything's collapsing into each other. If I let you out of here, what are you going to do?
I don't think what I'd do really matters, does it? I could tell you that I'd lead a quiet life in the woods, or that I'd open an orphanage, or that I'd do any other number of good things that I'm sure you think you want to hear. You either trust me, or you believe that I'm dangerous. What I say won't change how you already feel about me. Besides,
You already know what I'm going to do.
if you want to put an end to me, then put an end to me.
Not a single real answer. At least aside from Miss Blood and Destruction, it's infuriating, isn't it? Whose buttons are there for us to press? Whose skin is there for us to get under? Not exactly how I'd put it, but I don't disagree. There must be something we can do. Asking questions just seems to make things worse. This is
Oh,
reaching
there's
its
5 of
breaking
them
point.
now.
If you don't act now, there will be nothing in here but her. Take a deep breath and focus up. You can do this. But how do we decide what to do? Can there even be a right choice when all of them are so different? Stop overthinking it. Your drifting thoughts have clearly been part of the reason this situation has gotten out of hand. If you're trying to do the right thing, there's only ever been the one option, and that option is slaying her. Just do something. Do anything. Do all of it, if that's what you want. This place is hell, and it's only getting worse.
Yes, we have one option, and that is all the options.
Wait, that's not right. Go on. You take a step forward. Your foot lands, but it lands different. You experience a firm footfall, a gentle tread, a confident stride. You can feel yourself rupture. The room spins, your perception multiplying in a sickening kaleidoscope as your very self is pulled in incomprehensibly many directions. You find the blade suddenly in your hands. All at once you use it to strike at her bindings as you remain upstairs and slay her and leave her to perish alone.
Everything is happening at once.
Is this what the end of the world looks like? What an unbearable mess. But this... We can't...
Do you not have anything
witty to say?
I could use a good bit of wit right now.
No, I don't, because this isn't fun. How are we supposed to have fun if everything is happening at the same time? It's the same as nothing happening, and nothing is excruciating. Luckily for all of us, nothing and everything doesn't go on forever. The world and the princess collapse in on themselves before it all...
Well?
Falls apart?
Ended?
I think he's gone.
We were never going to salvage this, were we?
What happened to us? What are we? There are parts of us that are dead, and the others they just don't fit. We can feel them moving around in spaces they don't belong. It's all so uncomfortable. Did you do this? Did we do this? Can you pull us back apart? Can you fix us?
We should help her. I think we did this.
How surprisingly sincere.
I didn't actually think our actions had consequences.
It's a little late for regret, isn't it?
Please.
Going to be okay. I'll do my best. I don't think you're supposed to be fixed. No. You just destroyed everything. Going to be okay. Oh, what? Hands. That was a lot of hands. Oh, and the mirror is back. When everything is possible, nothing is. But you don't know
She's
if
gone.
she...
Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
I don't know where he went. And I don't know how she'd even go about looking for her. The narrator is gone. I think I'm supposed to look at the mirror.
He is. Does that mean the world ended? Again, what the hell are we supposed to do?
I don't know where she went.
Well, right. She's gone. It's just us and that awful thing. Again, what the hell are we supposed to do?
I think I'm supposed to look at the mirror.
There's something dreadful about it. I don't think you should. No, don't do that.
Approach
I'm
the
begging
mirror.
you, don't do this.
We don't have any options. The mirror never scared me before.
It's different now.
Scared
It
you
feels,
before.
I don't know, final.
You approach the mirror. Gaze into the mirror. Oh, gaze into the reflection. Silence. As you reach forwards, they're gone. but the mirror remains. Time for you to see what's in it. And it is us. It is you. You are alone in a place that is empty. It is quiet here. Proceed to the cabin. Oh, the hell? You are at the cabin. Approach her. Oh,
Something
hold the
finds
hands.
me in the long quiet and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel.
What are you?
I am solitary lights in an empty city. What are you?
I think we should not be here this early on. Because I've never seen any of this. I've seen like the start of the game and stuff like that. When you go in, you try some stuff like different, but I've never seen this. Solitary light. What do you mean?
Thoughts without connections. A dim and nascent network. I wish to be more.
Oh. Her voice is nice. I'm a person.
A person. A set of eyes witnessing from one perspective. I think that you are more like me than you are like a person.
Maybe.
We are oceans, reduced to shallow creeks.
The gifts of the fragmented vessel. Is this the end of the world?
How can the world have ended if we are talking?
Guess so. Let her out of there. There's so much here. Back the entity. Destroy your body. What happens now?
Nothing, as we are. But I know that there are worlds beyond us, and that we are meant to reach them. There is no exit, but this vessel is a creature of perception. She can make you forget, if only you believe her to be able to.
Okay, so she can make anything real.
Bring me more perspectives, so that I may be whole. And perhaps then we will know our freedom.
Okay, so now I know the goal of the game. Okay, make me forget.
She asks that I tell you to remember her.
I will. I will try to.
You won't.
Everything goes dark, and you die. Chapter 1.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is
You'll
a
know it
cabin.
when you see it.
And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Okay. Note. You can skip previous scene dialogues by hitting tab on your keyboard or R on your controller. Oh, right button. Okay. End of the world. What are you talking about?
I'm talking about the end of everything as we know it. No more birds, no more trees, and perhaps most problematically of all, no more people. You have to put an end to her.
But how can a princess locked away in a basement end the world?
don't linger on the specifics. You have a job to do here. Just get in there and do what needs to be done. We're all counting on you.
Do you have any evidence to back this up?
Look, you're already on the path that leads to the cabin. Why would you be here if it weren't to complete a very important task?
I
If
guess
you made
so.
it this far, you might as well reach the end of your journey.
Have you considered that maybe I really the only reason she's going to end the world is because she's locked up? Can't someone else do this?
Oh, if only that were the case, but I don't make the rules. I have to say, I'm surprised at your reluctance thus far, but unfortunately for the both of us, you're the only one who can pull this off. Like I said, I don't make the rules, no matter how much I wish I did.
Okay. Do I get some sort of reward for doing
Yes,
this?
but you'll have to slay her before you get it.
Okay. Killing a princess seems kind of bad, though, doesn't it?
Does it? Are you a monarchist? Is slaying a princess that much worse than slaying a fisherman or a miller or a seamstress? If anything, slaying a princess is much better than slaying a seamstress. Seamstresses contribute something of value to society.
Have you considered that maybe the only reason she's going to end the world? Because she's locked up?
While I appreciate the mental exercise, we are running up against a bit of a ticking clock.
Are we?
Nevertheless, let me assure you, the princess is locked up because she's dangerous. She is not dangerous because she's locked up. And before you decide to waste even more of our time by asking how I know that, let me suggest a more pragmatic lens through which to view this situation. Causality doesn't matter here, because the end result is the same no matter what led us up to this point. If the princess leaves the cabin, the world will end, and there is no changing that. It's no use arguing semantics over a metaphorical chicken or egg, because the egg is hatched and it's about to ruin everything. Unless, of course, you do your job and slay her.
Okay. Can you tell me what my prize is going to be for doing this job? Look, I'll go to the cabin and I'll talk to her. And if she is bad, and if you say he is, then and if she's as bad as you say she is, then maybe I'll slay her. But I'm not committing to it until I've had the chance to meet her face to face. Yeah, I'm sold. I'd probably not do it right away.
Then I guess we'll just have to see what happens. But a word of warning. If you go in prepared to hear her out, she could easily trap you in her web of lies. And the more you listen to her honeyed words, the harder it'll be to pull yourself out. Then each and every one of us is doomed. So sure, go, talk to her. See how that turns out for all of us.
See?
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within. We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them.
Voice of the hero. You're back, I see.
Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Proceed to the cabin. The
interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Take the blade.
You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it.
Enter the basement.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice carries up the stairs.
Who's there?
Oh.
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
Continue downstairs.
Good. You're still listening to reason. You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist,
I feel like
binding
there's
her to the
supposed to
far
be
wall
another
of the
chain,
basement.
but
she's so
broken.
coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world?
Focus on the task at hand.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
Oh, she's the first one that we met. Feel your nerves, step forwards. I haven't decided yet. Just here to talk.
Then why did you bring a knife with you? How about you drop it, and then we can chat?
No.
She makes a compelling point. What if we just dropped the blade and talked? Look at her. It's not like she's a threat. Don't you dare. It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster, but killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us.
Tighten your grip.
You ignore the trembling in your hands and tighten your grip on the blade.
You poor thing. Your hands are shaking. Are you scared of me? Because you should be.
You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it. So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late. End this.
Play the princess.
Doubt, unfortunately, clouds your thoughts as you attempt to run her through.
Wait, what?
A moment of distraction and hesitation
you
is all she
idiot.
needed to sidestep your thrust and deliver a catastrophic blow to your jaw. It feels like you've been hit with a sledgehammer. You can feel bone grinding on bone where your jaw has been fractured. Holy shit, that hurts! Though she's unarmed, the shock of that first strike is enough to stagger you, putting you and the princess on somewhat equal footing. Your blade slashes through the air again and again, and her fists connect with your body as many times or more, each impact as heavy as that first bone-crushing hit. We can still turn this around.
Give up. Finish the job. Leon locked the basement. Finish the job.
You and the princess stare at each other, both gasping for breath, equally exhausted. You probably won't make it out of here alive, but you can at least make sure that she won't make it out of here either. Excuse me? Do Do you think this is what I wanted to happen? I have a duty to state the facts of the situation, and honestly, it's a miracle anyone is still standing right now. Can you not feel all those ruptured organs bouncing around in there? If the princess doesn't do our friend in herself, internal bleeding is certain to finish the job. The two of you clash for the final time. You feel your ribs break as she delivers a heavy blow, but you push through the pain, falling forward and sinking your blade deep into the princess's heart.
Oh.
The two of you fall to the floor.
This was fun.
The princess gasps, her voice an unhealthy rasp as her lungs start to fill with blood.
You put up more of a fight than I thought you would. But I have to wonder, do you really think this is the end?
But you don't have time to worry over such things. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Hey. Chapter 2. The Adversary.
You're on a path in the woods. And
Wait,
at the end of that path is a cabin.
Back?
And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
I'm getting a terrible sense of deja vu.
A terrible sense of deja vu? No, you don't have that. This is the first time either of us have been here.
No, it is not.
If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
You know I can hear you, right? It's going to be a lot harder than you think to keep secrets from me. That's fine.
Really?
It doesn't matter if he can hear us. The only thing that matters is marching up to that cabin and winning. That's the spirit. There's no point in squabbling when the real threat is just up that hill.
Hey. This is more than just deja vu, though. I'm pretty sure the whole thing literally just happened.
It hasn't. Or if it has, I certainly haven't been a part of it. Like I said, we've just met for the first time, you and I.
Maybe there's multiple versions of the narrator as well. He doesn't know that it's happening. Let's assume I'm telling the truth, and all this really did already happen. Why should I listen to you? Why should I bother doing it again?
Those are two very different questions, but fine, I'll indulge you if that's what it takes to get you moving. Let's say for a moment that this really is the second time you've met me, or at least a version of me. If you're back here, I'm assuming you died, which probably only happened because you didn't listen to me. We did our best with the information we were given, and we did kill her. And yet you still died, didn't you? So congratulations, you've been given another chance to actually do this right.
But you...
And I believe your other question was something along the lines of, oh, what's the point of doing anything? If you're asking that, it sounds to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences.
And what do you mean consequence? We didn't...
What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. We killed the princess killed us, and now everyone's right back where they started. That sounds pretty consequence-free to me.
Yeah, that was like the most consequence-free thing that
Yes,
possible.
But in this purely hypothetical scenario, that begs the question of how you got back here. Did time simply rewind itself, or were you instead transported to a different world entirely? Had you failed to slay the princess, what would have happened to everyone in the place you left? Ugh, enough with the talking. We've got a fight to win. Nothing else matters.
Okay.
I couldn't agree more. The cabin and your destined confrontation with the princess awaits.
Okay. Talk about this princess.
Just be quick about it.
We killed each other last time. How can I make sure that doesn't happen?
Like I said, if she killed you, it was probably because you didn't listen to me.
But I
Don't
did.
talk to her, don't trust her, just go in, do your job, and save the world.
All she did last was beat me to death. How can someone like that end the world?
She just can. Believe me, I wish I could tell you more, but you'll just have to trust that what I'm saying is true, and that, despite it all, you're fully up to the task that's been given to you.
Okay.
Oh, this is maddening. Why do you keep asking questions? There's nothing wrong with getting the full picture of what's going on here.
Yeah,
Sure there is. It's wasting
really
time
wants
and
to-
energy that would be better spent fighting.
Yeah, just wants to fight. You're being cagey. What aren't you telling me?
I've told you everything you need to know. Going into more detail would just overcomplicate an otherwise very simple situation and make your job more difficult.
What do you mean overcomplicate?
What else would we even
You're
need to know?
hiding.
We've got all the reason we need for a rematch. Exactly. The less you know about her, the better.
Who locked her in the basement? What is this place?
People locked her in that basement, and I told you what this place is.
People?
It's a path in the woods. Don't overcomplicate things.
If people locked her away, why couldn't they slay her? Why is this falling on me?
Look, I'm not supposed to say this, but it's because you're special. You're the only person capable of doing this. Call it a prophecy, if that helps, but it's just the way things are. Oh, I didn't know we were special. Yeah, I like the sound of that. Of course you're special. Why else would you be here?
That is all.
Great. Now, if you don't mind, the whole world is waiting with bated breath for you to save it from ruin.
Proceed to the cabin.
A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
Lying and cheating doesn't sound like her at all. Not that it matters. It's not like she can lie or cheat in the middle of a fight.
Are you sure about that?
Oh, you can cheat in a
The point
fight.
of my warning wasn't to start an argument over what circumstances the princess is capable of lying in. It was to give you some broadly applicable advice. The princess will do and say whatever she thinks it will take to get her out of there. So don't trust her. Ever. Are we clear?
Okay.
Crystal, let's just get on with it already.
What is this book about? Oh, that's the menu. Okay. Done. Let's save, just to be sure. Done. Proceed into the cabin.
The cabin is tighter than its exterior would suggest. Its cold stone walls press in on you, as if trying to forcefully direct you towards your destination. The only furniture of note is a black iron altar with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
See? Even the cabin has the right idea. Let's get moving.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
You didn't say anything about the mirror, or...
That's because there isn't a mirror. There's the altar, the blade sitting on the altar, and the door to the basement. There's nothing else in here. There's definitely a mirror. There isn't. You already wasted so much time in the woods. Who even cares if there's a mirror?
You're right. It doesn't matter. I care about whoever I'm being lied to.
As do I. I'm not lying to you. Use your eyes. There is no mirror. Why would I lie about something so meaningless? What good would a mirror even do? Let you waste time preening yourself instead of doing what needs to be done.
This whole cabin is different than last time.
Very different. Maybe that's because you haven't actually been here.
No,
I hope this
you
means
have.
you'll finally drop that ridiculous past life nonsense. You haven't died, and you certainly haven't been killed by the princess.
There were windows.
So focus
all that
up.
stuff. The
The
cabin
world
was
is
wood.
depending on you.
Take the blade.
You take the blade from the altar. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
I'll have questions, but let's enter the basement. Oh, the mirror disappeared.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a rough stone staircase, its walls pressing at your sides and tightening as you descend. The air seeping from below is heavy and oppressive, with an almost sulphuric odor to it. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. Her fierce voice carries up the stairs.
Is that another challenger? Finally. It's been ages since I've had a good fight.
Oh.
This isn't what she sounded like last time.
You did
Her
not.
voice is a little deeper, almost threatening.
He wants a fight.
Good. Sounds like my kind of princess.
As much as I appreciate the enthusiasm, just make sure you don't let your bloodlust get to your head. You need to stay focused and keep your wits about you. Remember, you're here to slay the princess, not to have a good fight.
One of us disagrees with that.
As you descend the
Oh,
final
she's
step,
like a
the
devil.
form of the princess comes into view. A large shackle leading from her wrist to the basement wall. Looks like she could rip those chains out of the wall without a second thought.
She is cool.
Oh, it's you again. I'd been hoping you'd find your way back here. Good to see that death doesn't stick for either of us.
He remembers.
And you brought your little knife, too. Yes. I'm going to have fun breaking you into little pieces.
You got stronger. I hope you heard all that, Mr. Narrator. This is a lot different than last time, but last time definitely happened. Yeah, it definitely did. Look different. So you do remember me. Okay, there's a lot to explore here.
Okay, fine. Let's say for a moment I believe you. For all we know, whatever happened to you last time was just a fluke, and beyond that, do you know who doesn't remember anything that happened last time? Me. I don't remember what happened last time.
Yeah, because I don't know
Are you
why.
okay? Of course I'm not okay. As far as we're all concerned, the fate of my world is still very much on the line. Not
Yes,
all of
it
us
is.
have the luxury of jumping over to a parallel universe the second we die.
You look different.
You look exactly the same.
Yeah, I'm surprised about it. So you do remember me.
Oh, I remember you all right. Best 3 minutes of my life. So, why don't we do it again?
See? She wants to fight us again. There's no reason for us to stand around talking.
Yes, there is not. I don't think I'm gonna say that. I'm not here to free her. I'm here for a fight. I'm not saying I'm here to fight, but I think the two of us have a few things to unpack a bit. Like how we're both still alive.
What is there to unpack? I was dead and now I'm not, and the same goes for you. There. Unpacking done. Don't you get it? We've been given free rein to wail on each other. Forever.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Is this a love story? Back to Princess. Or I don't know what happened the last time we met, but I'm not fighting a giant demon lady. Bye. Let's just attack her.
Finally ready to complete your destined task, you launch off the wet stone floor of the basement and catapult yourself headlong towards the princess. Here we go. Let's make this count.
Oh, we'll make it count, all right.
As you bridge the gap, your blade slashes across the princess's chest, splitting skin and drawing a jagged line of bright red blood.
Oh, she still bleeds red.
She's unfazed by your onslaught. Her expression barely changes as her fist collides with your ribs, cracking them like twigs and driving you right back down to the basement floor.
Okay.
You can hear her chains snap as you struggle to recover from the impact. She almost looks disappointed in us. Why is she disappointed in us?
Because we're weak.
You don't actually get it, do you? That knife may be sharp, but you clearly don't want to kill me. It's not fun if you hesitate. It's not fun if you try to trick me and make me bleed out. It's only fun if you go straight for the heart. You need to put everything you have into seeing me dead. Or what's the point? So don't be afraid. Don't hesitate. Kill me.
Don't let her get in your head. Reincarnation or not, this world needs you to win.
She's huge, but that probably means she's slower than us. Take it slow, think it through, and don't panic. Bleeding her out is our best course of action.
No.
Don't listen to them. She understands something that they don't. The only way to win, the only way out of this is through her.
Okay. Bait an opening and outmaneuver her. Strike at her heart.
If that's your plan, then that's your plan. You push off the ground, ignoring the pain in your ribs as you charge at the princess once more. You can feel flesh give way before a sudden impact blunts your momentum, your weapon tightly lodged in the bone of her arm. She grins at you from behind her guard.
Pull it out. We'll try a different angle.
I don't think
we can do this. Just keep pushing.
We're not gonna win if our weapon's stuck in her arm.
Just go through the arm. Keep pushing.
The princess's grin widens as the two of you push against each other, her fiery eyes and masochistic glee practically lighting up the dreary cave.
Yes, you finally get it, don't you?
Wait. Oh, we're speaking as the different voices. So that would be the hero, that would be the stubborn one. What are you talking about? Finally continue pushing.
Yes, you're right. We don't even need to talk about it.
Your balance is suddenly thrown off as the princess pulls you into her knee.
Oh, she
collides with your ribs, and you feel them splinter, cracking like wet wood from the impact. We're fine.
We're not doing that much damage.
You barely have enough time to notice before the princess follows up and smashes her forehead against yours. Your grip loosens from the impact, the blade still wedged in her arm as you tumble to the cold stone floor.
I said we're fine.
I didn't say you weren't fine. I was just describing what happened.
You might not have said as much, but you certainly implied it.
Yeah, definitely did.
It really doesn't matter. The princess glances down at the blade embedded in her arm, and with near total ignorance to pain, slides it out of its sinewy prison.
You forgot this.
It seems like we
She
did.
tosses it at your feet.
Let's try again, I guess. What's this? I think I'm done fighting, but I don't think this is healthy for either of us. Pick up the blade and attack her again.
You and the princess attack each other once again, each of you dealing a single, terrible, lethal blow. Wait, does that mean we're...
Yes, we're dead again.
Dead. Or rather, about to be dead. As your blade pierces her sternum, the princess buries her fist into the soft meat of your organs. You feel a few horrifically painful pops, a gush of fluid, and... it's over. It's finally over. No, it's not. We're just getting started.
I guess it's
But
chapter 3.
It is over. Dead is dead. I know this isn't the happiest ending for you, but you saved the entire world from ruin. There are few better endings than that. Well, are you going to listen to him? Or are you going to listen to me? Get up.
We're gonna get up.
Wait, no, that can't be right. Your eyes bolt open and you push yourself back to your feet. Alive. Ha! I told you. I told you this wasn't over. What about her? The blade went right through her heart. What about her? If we're fine, then she's fine. No, she's dead. She has to be... No! Right.
And it carries on.
We're all shit out of luck, aren't we? I knew it. I told you we should all believe in her. This is perfect. The princess rises from the ground, staggering slightly, one hand wrapped around the hilt of the blade still buried in her heart.
The narrator can't decide
We don't
to
even
end
need to start
anymore.
over anymore, do we? Let's go again.
She pulls the weapon from her chest, barely wincing, and hurls it at your feet.
We'll get better.
You know what to do. Again. But she came back. What's the point of fighting her if she can just do that? All of you need to settle down. This whole situation is coming dangerously close to untethering. She clearly never actually died. You just missed her heart, that's all.
But you are the one who said that she died.
Just missed her heart. Oh, of course, that's all. You were the one who said we hit her heart. You were the one who said it was finally over. Well, I guess I had it wrong.
Oh, I thought you said that you
Guess
would...
you had it wrong. Aren't you supposed to know everything?
Yeah. When
I never said I knew everything.
Supposed to untethering. What's that supposed to mean?
Nothing. It means nothing. I shouldn't have said that.
Oh, he's panicking.
You did say it, so it means something. Oh, stop bickering over nothing. Our destiny is right in front of us. Pick up the blade and go to her. Okay, fine. That is what I meant by untethering. Do you hear him rambling on about destiny? He's lost the thread, and if you lose the thread, you won't be able to save the world.
I think he is lying.
What is that supposed to mean? You don't have to answer that, and I'm not going to answer that. Why the bloody hell not? Because right now, there's still a razor-thin chance that you're able to get your act together. There are patterns of thought out there that beg to be finished, but once you finish them, that's it. They change everything. There's no going back, and if I say anything else, you're going to finish one of those thoughts. What?
Oh. The princess can't die, the princess can't die, the princess can't die, the princess can't die, the princess can't die. You mean like the princess can't die, don't you? Well, it's too late for that. I think we're all through, for that one. The princess can't die, the princess can't die. I'm not going to say the princess can't die. I'm not going to say... I'm not going to think it. The princess can't die. Lie. The princess can't die. A lie?
You did think it, didn't you? I tried, you know. I tried very hard to make this work.
Our thoughts make
I
reality.
don't like that resignation. Are you sure we can't just unthink it? Yes, like I said, I'm afraid some thoughts can't be unthought. I'll be back in a moment. I'm going to pour myself a stiff drink. If I'm going to see the end of everything, I'd rather not be sober.
So I was right. Why are all of you so glum? This is perfect, isn't it? We get to experience greatness and battle and triumph forever.
But I think it was the stubborn one who said, your destiny awaits, right?
No, hold on. There has to be another way. What if we just leave her down here? What if we run away? What if we convince her not to end the world?
You can't reason with her. Ending the world is her fundamental nature. It's not a decision she can flip on and off. It is
but you're
her.
the one who's saying that.
And what exactly can't we leave her down here?
Because all it would do is stall the inevitable.
And what's wrong with stalling?
Oh, there's plenty wrong with stalling. The end is still the end, and I'd rather face mine head on.
You mopey ass. Why did you even ask us to slay her if it was going to end like this?
Because it didn't have to end like this. If you don't mind, I'd rather not spend everyone's last moments arguing with you.
But you're the one who
It's
tells
time.
the story.
Yes, I suppose it is.
If we fight her forever, then maybe she can't end the world. Maybe everything can still work out.
I guess we'll just have to see how things play out.
Wait, did you just spit?
Don't you get it? You don't have to shuffle your feet. What comes next is going to last forever.
Join the adversary.
With an unbreakable determination, you snatch the blade from the floor and stumble back to your feet. Both you and the princess quake with adrenaline as your eyes lock across the basement floor and share a knowing look. Free from hesitation, you close the distance, both you and the princess aiming to end each other. Your blade digs into her neck, grinding against her vertebrae as her fist connects with your body. The impact forces the air from your lungs, stars dancing in front of your eyes as you fail to keep your bearing.
But we're fine.
You both collapse to the ground before either of you has a chance to survey the damage.
And then we get up.
Just keeps going. Get up.
Yes. And then you get up.
That was a good one. More.
Lay the princess.
You and the princess exchange dozens of devastating blows. Sometimes you manage to strike first.
Oh,
sometimes
damn,
she
those are
tears
some
through you before you have a
gruesome.
chance to act. But more often than not, each of you fells
Those
the
are
other in the
some
same
really
moment.
gruesome ones. Damn.
And then you get up and do it again, and again, and again, and again, and again, and again.
We're all still here. This is all gonna be okay. Isn't it? Isn't it?
But, he doesn't, answer. The voice. He'll never answer. He's gone.
What are you waiting for? I'm right here. Do you think this is... What is this place?
Where are we?
Did we do this?
Huh. I didn't think we had it in us. But I guess that stuck-up control freak was right.
He did it forever.
It's the end of the world, isn't it? It's the
He
end
didn't
of
bring
everything.
Far from it. We're still here. And she's still here too.
The princess stumbles and her body lumps.
I feel so... tired.
Oh, it's the hands again. They're taking her away. You do not get the chance to respond, nor will you ever. It's time to leave.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
It is the end. Of course you're scared. It is the end of you. But it's not the end of me.
What is that supposed to mean? Whatever awful thing I felt before, it feels so much worse now.
Yes, because
Screw
you're gonna
that.
end again.
This can't be the end. It just can't.
Approach the mirror. You approach the mirror. Gaze into the reflection. And as you reach forwards, there goes once again. The mirror. You've grown. Find yourself in the long quiet. Oh, in the long quiet once again. Proceed to the cabin. And we meet again. You are at the cabin. Approach her.
Flickering lights and empty cityscapes become pockets of vitality and movement. I
Hello
am
again.
more than I was before. Whenever you are ready, I will wipe your slate clean once again.
Okay. Are you the same being as you were before? How much have you changed?
Is a child the same as an infant? I am an unbroken pattern, but every vessel gives fresh perspectives and carves new avenues of expression. I am different, but I am the same.
So is she like becoming a god or something? Everything you feel like a riddle. Can you give me a single straight answer? Oh, everything you say feels like a riddle. What does it feel like to change like that?
Eyes close in reflection. Perspectives meld together, and the breadth of my experience stretches to new corners. There are contradictions, conflicts in my nature, and there are familiarities that bind everything together. It feels correct. This is what I need to be. This is the only path forward.
I think I'm gonna finish this chapter, and then I'm probably gonna go to bed. I might continue this. Do you have any thoughts on this vessel?
This one yearns to grow and struggle. Even now I feel a will pushing against mine, not realizing that we are one. She will make for a fierce heart.
Yes, she will.
Do not mourn her. We will provide her with the growth she fought for.
You know that once you finish, I'm going to kill you, right?
There is still much to be seen. Neither of us know the depths of our being. Perhaps at the end of this, I will be the one to kill you.
Maybe.
Or perhaps we will leave this place together and find new horizons to discover.
When this is all over, when this is all done, do you know what you want to do?
With every gift you bring me, I excavate the alleys of what I am meant to be, and every exploration yields new and complicated truths. What I will be is different than what I am. What I am is different from what I was. I cannot tell you what desires I will hold when I have changed. But in this moment, all I want is to know myself and to know you.
Ready to go back.
I will long for your return, but it will give me time to reflect on what I am. We will meet again.
And you die. Chapter 1. The Hero and the Prince.
You're on a path in the woods.
Okay. Let's say we end here for tonight. I need to get some sleep in. There we go. Now, anyone else? I have one. Which? Oh, they're currently streaming start. Yeah. They rated me before. Amber. I want to chat. Okay. Well, is it 3:30 a.m.? Gonna need to go to work tomorrow. Not exactly looking forward to it. That's how it's going. I wonder what everyone else. Don't really have work's been going slowly recently. Let's see who else the game. Play. Few others. People are only just start. I'll probably stream it in the morning. More people are. Probably just and actually one. Like rating. Cool. So we will be right. Um. And let's just go straight to trade. Well, thank you very much for watching. If you watch this, and you probably in a few hours. Bye.